Alright, hey guys, haven't been opening for a month or so. Um, Returning back to the world, or rather the plains of Tarkir. So, I think you guys are quite aware that Magic recently released Tarkir Dragonstorm. I think the last set that we visit this was how many years ago? I can't recall. 2015, 2014. It's been almost close to a decade. And when the first Tarkir set came out previously, that's the return of the fetch lands. The fetch lands from Onslaught. I think it was the second reprint back then, and they were pretty nice, I would say, right? Those fetches. And then it was three sets, I would believe. We had the Khans of Tarkir previously, then we had the Fate Reforge, and followed by the what is the last one again? Dragons of Tarkir, DTK, right? Or DOK. So we're returning back here again. Really interesting set, I would say. I don't think I've opened any standard set for the past few years. Let's not count Assassin's Creed because previously Universes Beyond were not standard legal. Until recently they are standard legal again. Not again, first time, right? I mean, Wizard says that and they say this. Okay, anyhow, I think I've mentioned this before and I'm gonna mention to most of you. For those of you returning back to Magic, previously I think before Throne of Eldraine, there was this booster packs, right? And after Throne of Eldraine, they start having draft boosters, set boosters, and collector boosters. And that went on for some time until today. Draft boosters and set boosters combine to become play boosters, and then collector boosters are boosters where most of the cards inside are foil. So I don't really go for collector boosters, especially if they're standard set. But if they're a collab set, most probably I will get a few, right? In this set, it's very interesting. You are able to get the fetch lands. They are known as the special guest cards. So, other words, in simple layman terms, hard to find, right? There are two planeswalkers here, I believe, Elspeth and Ugin. Yes, Ugin has returned. Check out the lore, then you guys can find out what else is in the story. I would say it's very interesting set. Narset is here as well. We do have new dragons. We have a Mox as well in this set. To be honest, the card that I'm hunting for is I'm hunting two cards actually. I'm looking for the special guest Fetchland. I'm looking for the Marsh Flat, the Dragonstorm art, as well as the Arid Mesa. I'm also quite interested in these what is the other one called? What was the other one that I'm missing out? March, was it March Flat? Yeah, it was March Flat. That's the one I'm looking for. I think the other one is Scalding, most probably. I think it's Scalding. I can't recall. Yeah, but anyways, those were the special guest cards. Let's go through it. Let's open them. So play boosters. There are 24 packs, I believe. Guaranteed foil in every pack. I don't think there is any more in the reserve. Not reserve. Sorry, the list. But let's see. Let's go through them. Let's open them, and let's see what we get. I'm not sure what's the ratio as well. How many foils? How many M's are inside? For those of you who need some refresher, M is known as Mythic. The other M in Flesh and Blood is called Majestic. So we're gonna go through here. I'm not sure where the foil is at, so we're gonna try one pack first. Okay, so I assume the token is behind, so the foil will be behind. So we're going to go from the front here, alright? Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this just a little bit, and let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to go through the commons quite slowly, try to look through the art in the beginning, but after that we're going to glance through quickly. Alright, so Evolving Wilds, that's reprinted, always reprint. I think some cards you can see reprint. This one, the special from, I think Eldraine started this as well, so now they're doing this again. High Spire. Whoa, I think we saw the foil by accident. The card, to be honest, is a little bit dusty, I would say. There's about 7 commons. There are 14 cards inside, so I think we're going to get a few uncommons here. Let me try to smell it. It smells like new cards. Anyways, let's go through that. So the first one is Urani's Rebuff or Urani's Rebuff. Okay, now that's a very cool uncommon. So I believe there are 5 colors of this. So this is the black one, Corroding Dragonstorm. And then we got another uncommon. So this is a Temor card. Temor is green, blue, red. Alright, so let's see what we get next. Do we go for the rare yet? No. So we got a, what do you call this? Special border card-ish. Yep, nice border by the way, it's really nice. But somehow the card is a bit dusty. I don't know whether it's the printing thing. And okay, so we got our first rare. So I think for some of you who are familiar with Magic, right? The rares, come on, let me zoom in a bit, sorry. Okay, sorry, I got to go to 1 rather than 6. I think 6 for some reason, if I zoom in, it's a bit blurred. So we're going to go for 1. Alright, if you guys are okay with that, we're going to go for 1. So it's clearer and everything. So, yeah, so all the rares, all the M's, going to have that icon. Anyways, alright, so we got our first dragon. Magmatic Hellkite, my god. So we got a few cards behind, so let's see what do we get. We got a foil common. Okay. And then there's a few more. What's behind this? We got a land. So we got 2 foil. So it's a special foil. And then the token. Okay. So this was a 2 foil pack. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna put the rare here. Put the foil there. And then we go through the rest. Very, very, very interesting, I would say. Okay. Very interesting set. Not sure where are the things that... I don't think there's the list. I don't think so. Oh, there's art cards. I remember this. Art cards. They came back. Some of them are signed. So let's see how many cards we got that would be signed. Alright. So the first common. Lancer. Devotee. Pray. Routine. This is about 5, 6, and 7. So about 7 common, give and take. Oh, we got another Urani's Rebuff. Didn't we just got that? Alright, so second uncommon. Oh my god, is this pack? It looks like it's a repeated pack. My god, is the rare going to be repeat? Let's take a look. Oh my god, the 3 cards are exactly the same. Hold on. Yeah, the uncommons are exactly the same. So do we think we get the Boulder Born Dragon? My god. We gotta report this to Wizards of the Coast. Okay, it's not. Okay, so it's different. We got the first rare, Sick Ceremony, but the uncommons are the same by the way. So, so I think this is the new card that's not too bad. It looks a bit like a waste knot, but it looks good. Looks good. I think it's playable. We got another rare, so it's a double rare pack. Another dragon, that's good, and a foil common. And what else we get? We got another foil behind. Land. Okay, so the last card is a land, followed by the nice little token over there. I mean art. Okay, so now I see it. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so far we haven't hit any mythic. I'm not sure how many mythics are in the box. My speculation is 7. A box would be average about 7, I would say. We got ourselves a goblin token. Not sure what produces goblin here, but let's go through it. Alright, we're gonna get things a bit serious. Let's go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then uncommon. Auroral Possession. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. For a green-blue instant, that's not bad. Bone Cairn Butcher. Demon with a mobilize. Attacking tokens you control at death type. That's not too bad. Mardu. Uncommon. Static Snare. This costs 1 less for each attacking creature when the element is attacking creature. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. And we get our first rare again. Avenger of the Fallen. 3 mana, 2/4, mobilize X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay. We got the foil common. And then I think this should be the land. And yeah. So that's correct. Okay. So now we're getting this right. Put a token here. Put a rare here. Okay, so far nothing big hit. I'm not sure what are the good rares. I'm not sure what are the good mythics aside from the Mox, Ugin, and Elspeth, I would say. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not sure what else is good, but let's take a look. I'm not even sure where to get the special guest card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so our first artifact, uncommon artifact, Soul Time Monument, Constrictor Sage, Quarry Mountain Stalwart. Okay, so let's go through this. We got our first 4 uncommons. Interesting. Abzan Monument. Ooh, I think we went through the foil too fast. We go through the one behind first. Okay, our first land for now. This land enters tap unless you control a mountain or a swamp or mountain. Not too bad. So it's a Mardu card. Whenever you attack this turn, create 2/1/1 red warrior creature tokens. Okay. Alright, so just now we saw an M. So let's see what it is. A foil M, by the way. It's a 4/5. Is it a dragon? Oh, okay. So we got our first foil. Yeah, first foil dragon. The Jeskai one. Shiko, Paragon of the Way. So flying vigilance, a little bit like Ojutai. Enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from graveyard. Copy it, yeah, you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. Nice. Quite interesting. Alright, we're gonna get that sleeve. I don't think it's worth a lot. I mean, the ability looks very decent, I would say. But still, a foil mythic is still a foil, right? So we got our first foil mythic. Put it there, you can see it. There is different dragon borders. Like earlier you saw the black dragon, the Born, what's it called, Black Born or something. There is foil version of this Shiko in that as well. But I'm not sure whether the foil is in the play booster. Non-foil, high likely it is. This is a dragon size. You're going to see a lot of dragons. Common, uncommon, rares, and mythics. Alright, so Skimmer, 4 uncommon back. Why am I cutting so fast to the uncommons? Songcrafter Mage. Target instance of spin graveyard against Harmonize. You may cast anything from Harmonize. You may tap a creature going through this deck. So it's a bit like Snapcaster. And the land. Okay. So foil. Yep. Okay. So far, decent set. Decent cards. I'm really looking forward to see whether we get a fetch, to be honest. Just one. That would be really pretty. The foil ones, what they call it, dragon scale foil, or what's that term they call? It's only in the collector booster. So if you get in the play booster, if you're lucky enough to get in the play booster, it's a normal non-foil version of that. Alright, so it's a 4 uncommon. Oh my god, the rare is like so quick. Oh, we got M. Okay. We got the Mox. Okay, so this is one of the chase cards. It's really good. I didn't expect to get this also. I wanted to aim for the fetch. But anyway, this is a good card. I think it's worth a bit. There are many versions of this, many different arts. But this is the most basic art that you can see. Right? Any of the art is still playable. Right? As long as you control a dragon, you can add any color. Right? So that's the good old M pool. And then the foil common. And yeah. This is the Dragonstorm, like the art that I'm looking for, but in the Fetchland version. So let's sleeve this up. Our second mythic is the Mox. We got ourselves a Mox. Beautiful Mox. Mox is always good. Anything with Mox in the name is money. Can play my dragon deck, but I dismantled my dragon commander deck a long time ago. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, first uncommon, Storm Beacon Blade, one of the new white equipments. Draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. So it's not really a Voltron one. Alright, so going to the 4th card behind the uncommon, let's see what we get. So we got a 4th uncommon, this is reprinted. We got a rare green. Nature's Rhythm. X. Green, search a library for a creature card with mana X and put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. It's like a Green Sun Zenith that doesn't shuffle. For a common, another beautiful art card. I think the art is really nice. The art card this time looks really good. Nature's Rhythm looks good as well. It's an interesting EDH card. Oh, you guys call it Commander, right? I come from the era where we still call it EDH. For those of you who are new to Magic, EDH and Commander is the same thing. EDH stands for Elderly Dragon Highlander, I believe. Yep, and this is a dragon set. Is it a Dragon Highlander? I think it is, right? Anyways, let's go on to the next pack. Whoa, that was really quick. My bad. Okay, so Salt Skirmish. The first rare, Anafenza, so that's also back. Interesting. So when that's an Endurance 2. Okay, so Anafenza is back. Double rare pack. Rediscover the Way. Interesting. So this looks like a really nice art. If this was full art, it would be nice. Okay, top 3 cards allow you to put one on your hand and the rest at the bottom. Whenever you cast a 9-creature spell, whenever you cast distant, get double strike. I would say it's okay. For uncommon, Hardened Tactician, sacrifice a token, draw a card, and a land. And a warrior token. Okay. So far, decent. We got the Mox, and I think Mox is one of the best cards already to get, right? Aside from Planeswalkers, and Mox is one of the best. Let's go. See what else we get. I didn't bother checking prices for Magic cards, to be honest. So anyone in the comments or anyone wants to let me know the prices, please go ahead. Ooh, Story Spotlight. Ooh, that's a nice card. Is that Narset? 2 left to cast if you cast another spell. Alright. It's a bit like Surge. Rare. Oh, Surak is back as well. Surak always can't be counted, man. Trample, whenever creature you control becomes spell rarity. Oh, nice. So it's a Shaper Sanctuary on a stick. And a common. And a land. Alright. I'm not sure where the lucky spot is. I remember that time in Fate Reforged, right? In a box. The common lands at the end near the token, you have like a very small percentage that's one fetch land inside that. So technically you can get a fetch land again in Fate Reforged, which is very interesting. Not just in Khans of Tarkir. Alright. Defibrillating Current. Dragon Boots Relic. Harmonize. Nice. Glacier Dragon Hunt. First rare. I think this could be a double rare. Oh, and I said, hello, you're back. Draw cards equal to the number of spells you cast this turn. Nice. Oops, sorry. So double Narset. Nice. Common, land, and art. Alright, so that was a party pooper, double Narset. Alright, so far just 2 M's. One of the M being a Mox Jasper. I was hoping this card could be signed. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Ooh, if that is signed, it's actually quite nice. But if the Marsh Flat art is there and it's signed, even better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if I get the Marsh Flat art and it's signed, or just normal and without sign, I don't even need to hunt the Marsh Flat itself, because it's way cheaper, the art. Right, I just want to keep one if I can. Oops. Uncommon again. Oh man, this is so tough. Another rare. Thunder of Unity. So this is the Mardu version. Foil uncommon. Foil land. No, it's not. But it's not the signed version, but it's gold here. So I think the person didn't want to sign. Oh, it's a double foil pack. Okay. Alright, still 2 M's. We haven't get to the best of it. Don't know whether we open the Planeswalker. You know when you open the Planeswalker and you look from the side or below? It's really what's the word am I looking for? Therapeutic. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so it's 7 commons, so it's quite interesting. Oh, that was really quick. This is reprinted. Kirin, nice, all the way from Kamigawa. 4 uncommon pack. This is the second time I think we see the Encore. Okay, we got an M. Okay, so is this a Planeswalker? No, because the Planeswalker has curves, so it's not Planeswalker. Ooh, it's a full art-ish. I don't know what kind of art this is. Anyways, it's called Perenation or Perenation. 6 mana Abzan card. Return a permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter and indestructible. That's not too bad. For 6 mana, it's not too bad. You have green, so 6 mana is no issue. We got a foil common, a land, and a token. Okay. Yeah, actually it's not too bad. I think this card is quite decent. Quite decent. Commander playable, I would say. Or EDH playable. Nice art. Nice art. The black down there makes me feel like, ooh, what is that card? Aha, treasure. Alright, so let's see what we get. Craterhood Behemoth is back again. That's reprinted, which is interesting. Siege Rhino, yes, is a Siege Baby Rhino this time, they call it. Okay, Nomad Outpost again. Uncommon. Roiling Dragonstorm, that's the blue one. I don't think we've seen that yet. We got another M. Ooh, back-to-back M's. Okay, let's see what's this one. Multicolor. It's a spell. All-out Assault. Creatures going to get +1 and have Death Touch. For 5 mana enchantment, that's not too bad. If it's a 1 phase, there's an additional combat phase. That's actually not too bad. This is quite good. This is quite good. 4 uncommon, land, and zombie druid. Okay, so back to back. But to be honest, I'm not sure whether this card got value, right? It looks good. Everything looks good in Commander, but value-wise, if you're buying the play booster or you want to make a standard deck out of it, I think it's a bit too tough today. Probably just get your singles. They save a lot actually. Right? I'm not even sure what is staple now in standard. Oops, I saw the foil common by accident. Duty Beyond of Death. 4 uncommon, Temor Monument, first appearance today. Rare, win. There's a lot of this card. Choose model, choose Jeskai, choose this. So there's a lot of this enchantment running around as well. I think this is a double. No, I thought it's this one. Okay. So far, nothing of big hit. Really, nothing of big hit except the mocks. I would say. So yeah, the packs are really easy to open, like really easy to tear. It's like the quality of wrapping is a bit on the low side this time. Oh shit, is that 7? No, yeah, this is the 7. Oh, there's 8 commons this time. Interesting. So there's no bonus stuff coming from here, I would say. Yeah, there's no bonus stuff. So it's going to be a 1 rare, 1 M kind of thing. Hollowmurk Siege. Yeah, one of the choose thing again. The sieges are all choosy. Choosy. The sieges are all choosy. Well, having this, the siege is actually not too bad when you're playing Commander, right? But if you're playing Standard, I'm not sure which siege is playable. Probably the cheap ones. Cheap as in mana cost wise, not the price. Number 7, number 8. Is it number 8? Yeah, so there's no bonus thingy coming. We got quite a few bonus in the early stages of the packs, I would say. Quite interesting. Oh, 4 common, rare. Teresa Light Shatter. Interesting. New legendary character. And another foil land, so it's a double foil pack. Alright, I think we are due for another M. We have 4 M's in. My speculation was 7, so let's see. I would say fetch land is one of the hardest to get. Special guest, right? That's what they call it. Never opened a special guest before, to be honest. Another foil there, opened by accident. I always see the foil. Now the story spotlight. So 4 uncommon here. Yep, there's an M. You see that border? It's a dragon. There you go. The Storm Dragon. This is very interesting. So this is one of the dragons that actually has caught my attention. 6 mana, 4/4 flying. Other dragons you're going to get +1. Storm. This is really good. So when you storm, you copy it, and then you have. I'm not sure whether this dragon has value, but I can tell you this dragon is going to be so annoying. You play a lot of spells, and then you play this, and then you have dragons pumping dragons. So if you have Dragon Tempest in play, yeah, it is everything. The good old stuff. Unified Battlefront by Darren. Okay. Art cut. The art cut, sometimes if you look from behind, it looks like a foiling for like Pokemon, and you think it's a foil, like one of those full art stuff, but actually it's not. Okay. 4 uncommon. Rare. Roar of the Endless Song. Foil rare. Kishla Village, that's nice. Foil land. And the art. And it's signed. Nice. But it's not the art I want. Alright, we have 5 mythic in. Quite good, I would say. I'm not sure. I think I do like this dragon. I think this dragon has potential. I'm not sure whether it has potential in standard, but definitely has quite a potential in Commander. And Mox, definitely. I'm not sure whether Mox is playable in standard. So let's see. Oh, another. Oh, was that a foil by accident? It was a foil rare. I opened it too fast. So let's see. New way forward. The new Jeskai. Oh, it's a triple rare. Interesting. So Tessera again. And the Sipsig again. Yeah, 3 rare. So this is the beauty about play boosters, right? It actually gives you that kind of opening, right? And I think this is also the set where you draft. So if you open something like that, you'll be like, which one do I pass? Right? Which one do I? Yeah, that's the interesting part of play booster. So let's go. Yep. Alright. Unrooted Ancestor. Constrictor Sage. Sage of the Fang. Sage. Dragon that looks like a bird. Alright, so let's see what we get. We got a rare 3/3. Okay, we got the Abzan guy. When this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card, retrieve. That's not too bad. So he returns stuff. For a common and land and art. Alright, so I think we're not going to get any fetch land or any special guest. It's really tough getting one. So most probably hunting it will be better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is a bonus to get something. Pack Beast. Rainville Rejuvenator. Nice art. This is the art I'm talking about. Yeah. Corroding Dragonstorm. The black one. This time we have it. But it's a different art. So Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. That's a good land. Add 1 mana any color. Spend this only to cast Dragon Spell or Almost Spell. So this one is quite good. 1 more Dragon land. Oops. Sorry. For a common, and that's about it. Oops. This one goes here. Alright. We're coming to the last 9 booster packs of the box. Quite interesting so far. We haven't put any M yet for the past 3 to 4 packs, but we got already 5 mythics, so we're gonna go 7. That was my call, right? The foil mythic is already out. We got Mox as well, just to recap. That's good. Alright. Frontline Rush. Special guess, I don't know whether they write down there if you see it. Okay, so this is a rare. Ooh, that's a repeat pack. My god, we got 2 of this, so looks like we can let go 1 of it. So it's a double rare bonus. Foil common. Yep. So we got 2 Maelstrom of Spirit Dragon. Looks like we can let 1 go. We don't need more than 1 if you're playing Commander. Unless you're building 2 Commander Dragon decks, then yes, by all means, have both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Right of Renewal. Fleeting Effigy. First appearance. 1 mana, 2/2 haste. Beginning of end step, return it. That's not too bad. Cheap Ragavan. Okay. Uncommon. River Wheel Sweep. Okay, doing the hybrid mana again. Rare. Temo Battlecry. During your turn spell, you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control. Ooh, that's not too bad. Actually, that's quite decent. Uncommon. And wow. Interesting token. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're down to the last 7. Let's see what we get at the bottom. Probably get 2 more mythics, hopefully. Special guest is so hard to get. I don't think special guest is, or even cards that are, I don't know what you call it. Opulent Palace, first appearance today. Skirmish. Static Snare, second or third appearance for today. Rare Bloomvine Region. It's a dragon, isn't it? Yeah, 5 mana, 4/5. There's the Omen there as well, you can see it. Some dragons with the split has Omen. Rare. First appearance today, right? Yeah, first appearance today. Common. And yeah. So another rare, another version of this black text card. But this time it's a rare. I think the first time we got was a mythic. And both, surprisingly, are Abzan cards. Okay, so we are going to the last 6 pack. Pack number 6. From the end. Let's see what we get. Alright, so first uncommon. Second uncommon. Third uncommon, that I think is the first appearance for today. And 4th uncommon, Mardu Monument. Did we get this Mardu Monument earlier? Yeah. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got M. Okay, so this is our another mythic multicolor. Jeskai Revelation. Return target spell to permanent to its owner's hand. This 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1. Draw full cards. Give for it does everything, does it? Foil common. Ooh, full art land. First appearance today. I don't think we've seen any of this. This is first appearance. Mythic, foil, and this. And I realized there's one more card that was a bit of a value. Dragogenesis or something like that. That one also has a value. Yep. Alright, so we're down to the last 5 pack. I think there's one more mythic. I'm calling it a 7. Now we have 6 down here. You can take a look down here. We have 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kruma, Initiate. Wingblade Disciple. Synchronized Charge. Another Shrine Keeper. The rare. Great Arashin City. I think this used to be like white or something, but it's an Abzan land, so it's not too bad. Exile a card. It's a Moorland Horn. Black Moorland Horn. Host of the Hereafter. And the land. Okay. Alright. 4th pack from the end. Let's see. A lot of tokens. The art cards, like only we got like how many? 4? 4 art cards. Not sure how many is in one box, to be honest. Rainveil Rejuvenator. Venerated Storm Singer. Oh, we got an early rare card here. Zurgo, nice. This is a good Zurgo. Warrior tokens, you control this color can be sacrificed. That's why I like it. You can make a deck around it, to be honest. Ooh, we got Planeswalker. Ooh, we got Ugin. Nice. We got Ugin, guys. And we got an uncommon that is very thick for some reason. The foiling. Anyways, good box. We got ourselves an Ugin. So we got Mox, we got Ugin. That's nice. Can be played in any commander deck. I think can be played in standard as well. So I think this is a really good box. From meh to okay to whoa. That's good. I think the last 3 packs here we have nothing already because it's 7 mythics like I called it to be. Unless we get anything bonus here. So let's take a look. Anything bonus. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Always in the end, right? Coming with those like last pack magic. Fresh start. First appearance today. First appearance of this as well. There you go. First appearance of Baby Rhino. Look how rare is it to get for an uncommon, man. Really. We got a rare 4/4. Eshki Dragonclaw. Looks like a good commander to play. Cute as well. Foil uncommon. Dragon Broods Relic, that's a nice foil actually, to be honest. And a land. Alright, so here we go. Here. Alright, last 2 packs. Second last pack. Let's see what we get. An art card finally. Was waiting so long to get that. Let's see what we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, Attuned Hunter. Wingblade Disciple. Chori again. Another uncommon, Abzan Monument, 3rd appearance, if I recall it correctly. Rare 4/4 black border, Mardu Siegebreaker, the black border card again. Always the black border card. What's this time? Ooh, okay, purple. Not the art is a bit too much for me. Alright, we are down to the last pack here. Oh, let's see whether we get some last pack magic. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this is a tough one. So there's about 5 art cards and only 2 of them were signed or rather has that gold thing on it. So let's see last pack here. Any last pack magic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Another baby rhino. So in the end we got 2 baby rhinos in the box. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Definitely I think it's playable. In standard. It can also collect the company that in. If you're playing Abzan company. Alright. Ooh, 2 mana. Create 2/1 red goblin or get +X/+X. That's not too bad as well. First appearance today. Alright, so the last rare, Fellotar. I think we do open this with the black border as well at the bottom. Foil common, Twin Bolt. I think this is a reprint. And we got a full art land again and a red token. Okay, so overall, good box, I think. I don't know, we didn't get any special guests. I think special guests is really hard to get. Definitely the highlight of the box was either one of these two, I would say. Right, I think in terms of price, I'm not really sure. Like, I think Jet Mox is first, I think Ugin is second. I think this Cyan is third. I think the rest is like that or like that. Yeah, but yeah, that's your thumbprint. 7 mythics, as I call it, supposed to be. Still a few more cards for me to get. Draconesis, Elspeth, and so on. But this is really good. Thank you all for watching, and I think soon we will be seeing Flesh and Blood. High seas, guys. Or maybe not. Maybe there's still a bit more magic. Let's see. Alright, thank you for watching, guys.